Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. Saturday night in the NBA. It'll be the Philadelphia 76ers facing off against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. And now we send it out to American Airlines Arena. Kevin Clark and Steve are there, courtside, ready for tip-off.
Double your money and make it stack. Thoughtful moment in the national anthem and the crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. On Saturday night and live on 2K Sports, we've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. We're alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, Kevin Hunter. They're just off the road trip and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home. Our last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers. That one gave them some daylight in the season series. They lead 2-1 coming into this one.
Well, they benefited from very loose play from their opponents that night, Clark.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game. Some were caused by their good defensive play, but some were just careless.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Young out there with Richardson. Then there's Moses Malone. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Brown in at the two-guard spot. And for the Heat, Mario Chalmers and Dwayne Wade at the tip of the backcourt. Chris Bosh is out there with Chris Anderson. And it's Smooth in at the three spot. Now here's Wade. He really played well in the last game against Charlotte.
And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
And Shannon Brown, the bucket on the assist by Iverson.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Chalmers passes to Bosh. They get it back. Wade outside. Young with the steal. Pass to Iverson. Over Bosh. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got his first points in this one.
Doug Collins, such a great coach, really has changed the foundation here in Philadelphia. Also worked in the broadcasting business for many, many years. But coaching bug has always been inside of him. Nice to see him go back to Philadelphia. The team that he played for.
Malone has screen on Chalmers. And Young kicks to Iverson. Now the pass to Malone. Hook loose. 4 on the shot clock. The turnaround jumper. There's the bucket. Good. Malone's got his first 2 points of the night. And Coach Collins always prepared in the commentary booth and certainly very detail-minded as a head coach. It shows there's been very little separation, having worked with him for 7 years as a broadcaster. I can tell you the same attention to detail was there on the air as it is on the sideline.
Yeah, no question. He's a demanding guy no matter what the forum is. He sweats out the details. And, sometimes coaches like that can wear out their welcome with players. And I think that's the big question with Doug. He's so intense. How long can he stay positive and stay comfortable in his role? He's kind of burned himself out in the past a few times, but as he's gotten older, he's mellowed some. He seems to be really enjoying himself in Philadelphia, and I hope that he can have a long run.
They grab their own miss. Richardson. The shot is off.
Typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
That's good.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in three-point range.
You know, most great teams are really built around one or two stars and then some role players surrounding that core. But the Sixers are different. They don't have a superstar. So they've played the last few years with a group of young guys who are athletic, who play together, who defend, and they try to get out and run. So for the most part, it's been pretty successful. But again, so tough to win in this league at a high level without a star.
Let's find out what Doris Perkins told us.
Well, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Doug Collins. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And there are a group of teams that have found success, Steve, like that. You know, you can point at teams like, say, Memphis and the Indiana Pacers, Clark. You know them. And certainly, Clark, the 76ers along that same vein.
You know, Kevin, as Steve said, it's hard to win without a star, and you wonder if Philly will eventually shake things up to bring somebody to another level. I'm not quite sold on the fact that you can't do it at a high level. Really cohesive players. Much like the Sixers, Grizzlies, Pacers, those teams have good young players. I think they can be championship contenders if they keep developing.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
What stands out for them is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Miami. Now here's Iverson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Backed him alone. The 76ers with another miss.
No excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket.
We say it all the time. The execution of the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway. I'm not sure if any player is going to top that one.
Maybe the only play that could beat it is another alley-oop jam.
Yep. Even then, it'd be hard to execute it any better than that one. Well, Dwayne Wade, maybe the league's best penetrator and finisher on that guard role. Double team, triple team, it doesn't matter. He just goes through the entire team and finds a way to finish at the rim.
Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And did you see the pick there? Got him wide open all the way to the rim.
The Heat with the lead. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And I thought their preferred weapon in that game was the three-point shot, Clark. They really used it well.
Steve, it looked like that was the plan coming into the game, and obviously it was the right one and well executed.
Gets it to go.
And guys, the other thing to me that sets D-Wade apart as a penetrator and scorer is that even though he can beat multiple defenders, typically always has his head up. He's seeing what's in front of him. And he's excellent at finding teammates and setting them up for shots as well as getting his own.
The 76ers trail by 4. From deep, Richardson. That's good. Great play was set up by Iverson. Iverson's got an assist on the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out, give yourself a chance to regroup.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, see how the East is stacking up. Look at the Heat. And, of course, the 76ers sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, right now for the Sixers, they put together what I would call a dream season. I mean, they've elevated their play and have really become a team that makes it tough for everybody. They're a squad to be reckoned with, folks.
Well, Clark, the playoffs are going to be the real test for them. You know, sometimes for a team on the rise, they can get to the point where everything crashes down on them when the pressure arises. We'll see how they respond.
The Heat have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Passes it to Dent. Latrey cannot hit. And Philadelphia the other way now. And McKee kicks to Turner. McKee hits the jumper in space.
Well, it's been back and forth. Really good battle here.
Yeah, real strong battle, guys. And it looks like it may come down to which team has the ball last as far as who wins.
Outside Dang. Miami no good on that time either. The 76ers lead. Here's Turner. Dang grabs the miss. The Heat shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. He feeds it to Rand. Over Iverson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's the shot he was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
Shoots the three. Pat grabs the board. Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Geiger. The pass to Pat. The three is launched. Shots good. Pat's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Here's Iverson. He's knocking down the tray. Takes a shot at the elbow. Hayes the pass to Lynch. It's another look. Kicks it to Turner. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Red, Turner covering. Off target from outside. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Hayes. Odom comes in for Lynch. Jarrell Wright's checked in for McKee. And it's Brown in for Allen Iverson. Pulls it up. And the dunk by Odom. And the 76ers lead by 2. Wade with it. Right now averaging 21 points a game. Over Turner. And there's the rejection. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. 76ers ahead. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Next Sunday, the New York Knicks go on the road to battle the Oklahoma City Thunder. You don't want to miss it.
Double your money and make a stack.
Now it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Hard work on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Moses Malone. Jarrell Wright is out there with Young. Then it's Brown. And it's Iverson in at the point guard. Beasley. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Iverson. And the shot is good. Iverson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Lets it go from the wing. And he hits the jump shot.
You know, it's easy to take him for granted because we're so used to seeing him make those kinds of plays.
Iverson dishes to Malone. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Iverson outside. Back to Malone. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. He may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
It's stolen by Wade. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right, not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
Wright sets a screen for Brown. Young up top. Wright outside. Iverson. Rocket 6. Count that one. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
The Heat trailed by 4. Wade outside. Chalmers. Iverson covering. And there is Mario Chalmers on the assist by Wade.
What I really appreciate, Kevin, is the consistency with that shooting ability. He's a spot-up guy with a quick trigger. If you get him some space, it's going to get you an assist.
Also, there's one other thing I've noticed with him. He's great at stripping the ball away from you at the last possible moment.
Nobody dumping on hole. You ain't in sanitation on San Antonio. What do you take to doing just that? I get you drug out, but they have to carry him. Your head bug out.
Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. And, of course, Dwayne Wade, right on the trail.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
Miami trailing. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Well, there's no question for Milwaukee. That's what they would really like to have.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open 3s.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open 3-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up 1, but you start giving 3-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble. What you love about Thaddeus Young out of Georgia Tech is the small ball 4 position that he plays. He's so quick and active that it's a nightmare for opposing power forwards to cover. But he's long enough to defend bigger players at the other end of the floor.
Timeout call for the Heat. And Thaddeus Young, great in transition and able to drive and finish at the rim.
Yeah, I really like his improvement and how he's developed as a player. It's tough for most big men to stay in front of him. He's got the nice left-handed stroke, which I think keeps guys off balance a bit. And he really brings high energy and scoring punch off the bench.
And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor.
You know, they've really had the upper hand in rebounding all game long. If the game stays this close, rebounding can play a big part in the end.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, big advantage for them here, and it's certainly needed.
The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Feeds to Turner. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Bosch. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Bosch is dead 6.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-point. That's pretty good. They've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Passes it to Lynch. On the wing, Casey Richardson. Dishes it to Eli. Lynch puts the lead pass in front of him. And it's slammed in by Turner.
That was a hole punch jam there, Kevin.
A nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
He'd have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. A 3. And the Heat another 3.
4 of the last 5 coming from long range. This offense is cooking.
Yeah, it's rolling, really rolling. Defensively, they kept collapsing, leaving them open. So now they're in trouble. They're in a real dilemma now.
Well, when you think about Evan Turner, you think about the ball handling, the passing, the rebounding. Second overall pick back in 2010. He's really worked at his shot, too. That's been his only weakness as a pro. But that's gotten better, and I think as you watch him develop over the next few years, it will improve dramatically.
And for Turner, the good news offensively is he's pretty good, finishing close to the basket.
Yeah, his ball handling is tight. He's got a nice rush hour handle to him. He's got a good work ethic. He's a perfectionist, sometimes to a fault, but you like the fact that he cares and wants to be good, wants to win. His shooting form has been revamped, and he'll continue to get better there. So I think he's going to be really an outstanding pro for a long time.
Takes the 13-footer. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Smooth. using his post move to get the 2 points. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Well, they've really caught fire. Their shooting percentage is in the high 50s now, so they're rolling.
McKee, the basket run. Here's Turner. Nice D from Dan. The Heat leading by 8. And Chalmers gets to Dang. Shoots over McKee. Dang can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Now Odom.
2 minutes. Dos minutos.
Drop steps. Can't get it to fall. Heat shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Pat passes to McRoberts. Pat guarded by McKee. Here's Pat. The Heat need to get a shot off from about 19 feet.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
He kicks it to Hayes. To the middle. Now here's Turner. He's covered closely. The dish to McKee. Shot to end this full run. Rebound by the Heat. Smooth's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good. Smooth's got 15 points.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Here's McKee. And get it on the basket. Book it.
Odom with a nice job cutting the defender off there.
Here's Del Rosario.
He's a bit short in the power forward spot, but his great leaping ability more than makes up for it.
The 76ers trail by 10. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
McKee against Chalmers. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Richardson dishes to Iverson. Back to Richardson. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Iverson. The 15-footer is good. Iverson's got 14 points. Chalmers with it. Gets it off. No good trying to beat the buzzer.
At the end of the first half.
Clock runs out and we're heading to halftime.
46.
Heat lead by 8. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to wrap up, but there's still an awful lot to talk about. Miami up on top against Philadelphia. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. We've seen Smooth producing at will against Philadelphia. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And for Philadelphia, they've really been battling. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second-chance opportunities. Just a ridiculous first half for Allen Iverson. He's up to 14 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. Let's get things going with a look ahead to some games slated for later. The Nets out in Brooklyn will go up against the Bobcats. There should be some good highlights from that game. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. And another game that's coming up, the Pacers will square off against the Wizards in our nation's capital. That's a 7 p.m. tip time, 10 Pacific. And one game also on the docket. Over at AT&T Center, the Spurs will face off against the Hawks. Both conferences represented in that one. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And that'll be it for us here. Thanks so much for joining me. Now it's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We hope to see you around next time.
mixing up his looks, bumping him out away from his comfort zone and out of his sweet spot may be a way to change things up. The defense is having a tough time dealing with him, and right now he's been unstoppable.
Mario Chalmers in the electric D-Wade at the guards. Chris Bosh is out there with Smooth, and it's Anderson in at the 5 down low. So that's where Expulsion starts the second half. Wade drives in. A slam dunk by Wade.
Nasty, nasty.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. Well, that was just mean right there.
The 76ers trail by 8.
Dwayne Wade, a player who's dealt with some injuries over the years. Matter of fact, he deals with bad migraines from time to time. He actually looked into playing with tinted goggles to help with that, but the league wouldn't allow it. He said it would prevent defenders from seeing his eyes.
The offensive rebound. Here's Smooth. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shoots over Brown. That's good from Wade on the assist by Chalmers. Chalmers has got his third assist on the night. Going back to Wade and those migraines we were talking about, the league said he couldn't wear tinted goggles. Might have been a stylish look, but Steve, they said that it was an unfair advantage.
That was a surprising ruling, Kevin. I'm not sure where the advantage would come. I guess because you can't see his eyes, that it would put the defender at a disadvantage. But still, you think they would give the guy a break with migraine headaches. He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
The step back jumper is good. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, as he caught fire this quarter, shooting the ball with tremendous confidence.
And the 76ers call time here.
We be the
He's in one heck of a groove with this song. We're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for themselves in his land. We be and keep them show crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to the simple words.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break. The Heat third.
Kevin, it's really hard to explain, but perhaps their whole team was motivated by watching the three-point shootout during the All-Star break.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Out kicks to Young.
How about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow. Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
Bench going wild, guys. They love it. It's amazing. He's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. If that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
So it's the coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Well, Heat leading by 5. Now, here's Chalmers. He's got 9. Drains it from beyond the arc. Chalmers has got 12 in the game.
They're just giving up a ton of three-pointers.
Yeah, you know, it's tough to close out on a team when they space the floor and they've got guys that can shoot it that way and they got it going. You got to find a way. You know, once he corralled that rebound, he was in just the right spot to power it back down.
You can see it coming, too.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that was going to be a simple little putback. He saw the angle and he gave it a little something extra.
Tigers checked in for Chris Anderson. That's good from Richardson.
You know, most players have a favorite spot on the floor, and for him, it's the corner. He loves to let it fly from over there.
You know, there's something about that angle that just suits his eyes. He's extremely comfortable with taking that shot. Either side, throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just drives and making the D look silly.
Yep, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Young's shot is off.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Here's Smooth. Gets it to go. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Richardson for three. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Richardson's got 16 points.
Tell you what, once he gets scored like this, forget about it.
Well, he's in the zone, Steve. I mean, you've been there. Every time he touches the orange, he's looking to score.
Offensive rebound. Outside Bosch. And the Heat, another three.
Wide open threes are getting run. You have to locate shooters to get a handle.
Yeah, you do, Steve. And even if it means having their assigned defenders stand at home on three-point shooters, I mean, that would be a worthwhile strategy to pursue because you don't want to give good shooters open three.
And Allen Iverson the bucket, the assist by Brown. 16 points for Iverson.
This team really dialed in from that mid-range area.
Seems like every hoop they get, Steve, is a step or two in from the three-point line. I mean, you got to take what the other team is giving you, and they're certainly doing that.
So both teams changing it up here. And Turner kicks to Richardson. He passes to Lynch. Dishes it to Turner. Down low. And it's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Look out the game for Jason Richardson. 16 points, and he's knocked down 3 shots from beyond the arc also.
He's showing great form on those long-range shots, guys. His fundamentals are solid. He's squared up, balanced, good follow-through. That's why he's knocking these shots down.
First one falls for him. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Philadelphia. And Richardson drops them both. Here's Pat. Outside dash. For the three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his third rebound on the night.
Solid advantage in rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
The 76ers trail by 5. The drive by Iverson. Pass to Lynch. The feed to Turner. Cans the shot from the wing. Turner's got 7 points in the game. He'd have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Red outside.
Three-pointer.
And the Heat lead by 6.
Now, you guys know the three ball is his bread and butter.
Iverson gets to Turner. He feeds it to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. As they get it back.
Well, second chance points are going to be key. He's got to keep this team off the boards.
And Steve, any slip-ups boxing out can really cost you there. Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
Iverson outside. Here's Lynch. Here's Malone. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Malone's got 8.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for him. He's got to protect his points. Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Screen by Malone. On the wing, Jason Richardson. He's covered by Deng. Malone, good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point line. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Pat passes to Beat. The pass to Deng. From deep three-point range, Allen Iverson grabs the miss.
He can't get anything to drop. The way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
There's the pick. Malone. Shot is off. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And for 3, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Richardson. No luck. Excellent D there from Beasley. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Ed kicks to McRoberts. Here's Dang. And that's not going to go. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Your teams trading basketball. It's the Heat leading by 3.
65.
Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
The playoff push is on. Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against the Golden State Warriors. It's the NBA next Thursday.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And now our sideline reporter Doris Burke has a report on our Sprite uncontainable game. Hi, Doris.
Hey guys, well it was the stretch by the Heat that garners the uncontainable game today. They put on a show at the defensive end, most of their heroics coming in that 2nd period. It's easy to build a lead like this one when you play great defense.
Okay, Doris, thanks. That scoring run, guys, was pretty key in this game so far, don't you think?
Yeah, very much so, Kevin. I mean, that was like a runaway train there for a while. No stopping them. That really blew the game open.
Well, you bet it did. I mean, when you've got one team in such terrific offensive rhythm and the other guys on their back feet, timid, hesitant, it almost always leads to runs like that.
All right, now a chance to set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Brown. Melvin Eli is out there with Young. Then it's Terrell Wright. And it's McKee in at the point guard position. Wright outside. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Melvin Eli. Turner comes in for Terrell Wright. And Allen Iverson subbed in for McKee. Young off a pick from Turner. 6 to shoot. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
3 seconds on the shot clock. 3.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Brown. Gets it to go.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
The Heat leading by 3. And here is Chalmers. Hits it from 3-point range.
Chalmers.
Boy, they have just gone crazy from 3-point range since coming out of the halftime break.
Boy, it's been one 3 after another, Steve. An absolute barrage.
Here's Malone. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Finally getting into rhythm here in the game after that cold first half.
And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. No good on the triple.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Jason Richardson. He's checked in for Evan Turner. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Iverson against Chalmers. Kicks to Brown. Makes the lead pass. Good on the shot.
I'm a big fan of Thaddeus Young, Kevin. He's a great change of pace, powerful, too quick for big men, and then too tall for smaller guys who try to guard him. So he's a constant mismatch on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And while he lacks the strength and size to be an elite defender inside, he gets his share of blocks and steals because of his activity. And that athleticism helps him there as well.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Aaron Spoelstra was saying to his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win." Guys?
Chalmers against Young. Here's Smooth. Beyond the arc. That comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 5 assists tonight. On the way to Jason Richardson. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Chalmers dishes the box. Back to Chalmers. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Brown. Fires from the line, and he connects with the jumper. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
This continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Ooh, they better hustle. Richardson the pass to Iverson. Young, he's covered by Anderson. And Young kicks to Iverson, and he hits it to tie the game up.
You know, Kevin, that's just him doing his thing. I mean, that's who he is, launching himself at the basket. I mean, he thrusts himself at the basket. He's an angry driver and attacker of the rim.
A three from Chalmers. And the basket good.
He's locked in right now, guys, hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout call, 76ers.
Chris Bosh is the linchpin of the Miami front court. On a team with limited depth up front, he has a really important role to fill. He's got to be there every night for Miami.
You know, Steve, you talk about Bosh needing to play such a huge role for the Heat in their front court. I think his versatility helps. He's 6'11", he can go inside and out. He's a better defender on the ball and off than he's given credit for. I really think he's a special player, just a tier or two below the elite level all-stars in the NBA.
Pax checked in for Miami. Shoots a fader. Miami grabs the miss. Smooth's got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Wade penetrating. Pass to Pat. Here's Smooth. It's a look. Rosario's good. And it's a 5-point Heat lead. Now Iverson. Back to Malone. Feeds to Iverson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Wade can't hit. The 76ers trail by 5. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Iverson. Back to Malone. Can't hit. And the Heat going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
76ers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Iverson kicks to Richardson. Young back to Richardson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. He dishes it to Malone. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Shooting-wise, he's having a tough quarter. I mean, he just seems to have gone cold. Can't find the basket.
Young with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got the fast break chance. And that one's good. Malone's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Iverson kicks to Malone. Can't hit. The Heat lead by 3. Here, Del Rosario. Got it. Good job on the one goal. Smooth. Timeout call the 76ers. They're behind by 5. 1:58 left in the game. Mario Chalmers is checked in for that. Mario Chalmers. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. And it's blocked by Bosch.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, his struggles from the field have definitely taken their toll on the team today.
Here's Smooth. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Iverson. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Iverson's got 20 points. Out against Wade. No one near him. His shot is good that time. Wade's got 12 points here in the second. And Chalmers with a clear path to the hoop. Hammers it home.
Instant offense coming for them after that steal.
Yeah, that's terrific, beautiful transition basketball. No chance at all for the defense to get back and set up.
Pitch to Iverson. Over Chalmers. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Brown. 22 points for Iverson. The Heat leading by 5. Wade outside. Here's Smooth. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And you gotta love what he's been able to do with the ball in his hands in this game. Not much time now.
Yep, they'll need some breaks to be able to stay alive.
Huge foul call.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
At the line,
Well, I like the way he's turned the heat up here in the fourth. I mean, this makes him an 80% shooter so far in the quarter.
Free throw good. Iverson. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. And Chalmers kicks to Bosch. He kicks to Wade. Brown on him. Wade double team. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 6.
Almost so in control, guys. Even when he's going hard to the hoop, very skilled finisher.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Iverson. Richardson. A floater. Brown dishes to Iverson. Over Wade. Kept alive.
Run and play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now we got the intentional foul.
Mario Chalmers. 2.
And he doesn't get the first one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout call to 76ers. They're losing by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's McKee. Yes!
You let him get to the rim, and that's exactly what's going to happen. You deserve that.
He's more defensive right, Robert, providing some great highlight reel material.
Yes, sir. And for a point guard to finish like that, I mean, that is just special.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So both teams making some changes here. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. The dish now to Richardson. From outside the arc, knocks down the trifecta. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Smooth.